The origins and nature of Gog and Magog. Gog and Magog are figures rooted in ancient texts and traditions, primarily in the Abrahamic religions. Their origins and roles vary across Judaism, Christianity, and Islam, but they are consistently depicted as representing chaotic forces, apocalyptic threats, or powerful nations. Gog and Magog in the Hebrew Bible. In the Hebrew Bible, specifically the book of Ezekiel, chapters 38 and 39, Gog is portrayed as the prince of the land of Magog from the north, who leads a great army against Israel. This passage has been subject to extensive interpretation and is often seen as a prophecy of a future invasion. The identity of Gog and the exact location of Magog remain ambiguous, leading to various scholarly theories. Some believe they represent historical nations, while others view them symbolically. Christian interpretations. Christianity inherited the concept of Gog and Magog from Jewish eschatology, but added new dimensions. In the New Testament, the Book of Revelation, 27:10, reinterprets Gog and Magog as nations that will rise against God and his people at the end of a 1,000-year reign of Christ, known as the Millennium. This final battle is part of the apocalyptic vision of the ultimate triumph of good over evil. Islamic perspective. In Islam, Yagoj and Majoj, Gog and Magog, are mentioned in the Quran in Surah Al-Kahf, 1883-98, and Surah Al-Anbiya, 2195-96. They are depicted as powerful and destructive forces that will be released before the Day of Judgment. The story of Dhul Qarnayn, a righteous ruler who built a barrier to contain them, is central to their narrative. Islamic eschatology includes detailed descriptions of their release and the chaos they will bring. Historical and geographical theories. Throughout history, various attempts have been made to identify Gog and Magog with real tribes or nations. Early Christian writers associated them with Scythians, Huns, or other nomadic tribes known for their invasions of Europe and Asia. Medieval scholars and explorers such as Marco Polo speculated about their location in the distant north or east, often in the context of Mongol invasions. Symbolism and modern interpretations. In modern times, Gog and Magog are often seen as symbols rather than literal entities. They represent the perennial threats faced by societies, such as war, chaos, and moral decay. Some interpreters link them to contemporary geopolitical scenarios, suggesting that they symbolize powerful nations or alliances that could pose existential threats. Gog and Magog in culture and art. The imagery of Gog and Magog has permeated various aspects of culture and art. In medieval European art, they were depicted as monstrous beings in maps and manuscripts. The figures of Gog and Magog are also present in folklore and literature, often serving as allegories for conflict and divine judgment. Conclusion. Gog and Magog continue to captivate the imagination across different cultures and religions. Their enduring presence in religious texts, historical speculations, and modern interpretations highlights their significance as symbols of ultimate challenge and transformation. Whether viewed as literal forces, historical nations, or metaphoric entities, Gog and Magog remain integral to discussions about the end times and the human condition.